Okay, let's do a quick visual condition report. As for the interior, it is a non-smoker. Looking at this driver door panel, all of this looks amazing. A couple little scuffs here on the very bottom. A few little scratches on the kick plate, but otherwise really clean. Looking at the driver bolster, all of this looks amazing. A couple little scuffs here on this trim. Everything else looks nice. Very light scuff right here as well as there. You can see these buttons all look good. From what I'm seeing so far, there are no sticky buttons in here. All of this is absolutely perfect. Then looking at the steering wheel buttons, all of this looks really nice. And there's no sticky feel to anything. All of that stuff in there looks great. All of these buttons are perfect. I'm not seeing or feeling any sticky buttons whatsoever. Now looking at this little console, we do have a crack right there, kind of a small gash across the leather. Then you have a little crack right here. That door panel looks awesome. Here on the passenger side seat though, you can see a couple little scuffs and imperfections there. This side looks great. There's really nothing else to notate. It's a very, very clean interior. Then here on the passenger door panel, all of this looks awesome. I'm not seeing any scuffs really. There's a tiny one right there actually. Kick plate looks amazing. Carpets look good. The top of this bolster looks nice. There's a small little imperfection there. And then just a little bit of wear here on the edge, but I'm not seeing any rips or tears, just a little bit of wear right here. Everything else though looks amazing. Okay, here on the front right, we do have a rock chip right here with a small scratch. The rest of that looks really nice. We have a chip right there. That wheel is absolutely perfect. Got a couple small rock chips in here, a few on the edge there. And then this edge right here is really clean until right there. You get a small chip, but everything else looks great. You have a little rock chip right here. And then on the fuel door, you can see right here on the very bottom, some of the paint has kind of been rubbed off. That wheel is perfect. I'm not seeing any curb rash. And then this back side looks great also. There's really nothing that stands out to me here on the back side as far as scuffs, scratches, things like that. So overall this car is in phenomenal condition. All right, looking on this side here, starting with this top hatch, this all looks beautiful. I'm not seeing any chips or scratches or gashes. Now right here on the very tip top edge there though, you can see those two rock chips. And then right here on the very edge there as well, you can see that. Everything else looks really nice. This wheel is perfect. I'm not seeing any curb rash. Now looking on the driver door, on the very edge, you do have some chips here in the paint. 3 or 4 more right here on the very edge. And then looking at the mirror here, you have a tiny little chip there, and a little one there. And there's some film, PPF film right here on this very edge, kind of protecting it. Have a couple rock chips here. These little black marks are just stuff that kind of flew up from the drive over here, so ignore those. We do have a little chip right there though. In the front left wheel, we have a little curb rash right here. And on the inner side, probably from just mounting the tire, if you can see that, a couple little scuffs. But the rest of the wheel looks amazing. And then here on the hood, this car does not have any PPF paint protection film applied on any of these pieces here. So it does have some rock chips here and there. I'm gonna kind of point out the ones that I see. The ones that are standing out. Got one one right there. Got one up high there. A couple more here. And then looking at the front bumper, you have a few every once in a while as well. They're all very, very minor. Now looking on the underside of this, honestly, actually the top side looks really, really nice. On the bottom side, there's a couple little spots that have a little bit of rash, but nothing visible from the top side though. So I'm gonna flip the car around and get this side in the sun. If you have any other questions, give us a shout at Exotic Motorsports of Oklahoma, and I'll put the link down in the description. Thanks guys, and have a good one.